I don't do nothing. I don't drink. I don't curse. I don't do. But you're not doing anything good that Allah says to do also. That you're supposed to do. Because that's what Allah is talking about here. Khair and shar. So I didn't mean to give a lecture, but I was listening to the verses there, saying, this is powerful. I want you to go home and check it out. A lot of us just hear death, but we don't put together with death to stay away from bad things and do good things. And do a lot of good things. So, when we return to Allah, we will be full of blessings to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right? And I now call on Brother Tanweer. Brother Tanweer, so we don't need the whole naat, eh? I don't mean to give us just art, eh? But just about 2 verses because you're running late. Please, only 2 verses.
Salli ala nabiyyina salli ala Muhammadin salli ala shafi'ina salli ala Muhammadin gumbad-e qaz ra-ke daman ki hava maangi hai gumbad-e qaz ra-ke daman ki hava maangi hai हमने मरने की मदीने में दुआ मांगी है जिंदगी मांगी किसी ने तो किसी ने जन्नत जिंदगी मांगी किसी ने तो किसी ने जन्नत हम फकीरों ने मदीने की फिजा मांगी है हमने मरने की मदीने में दुआ मांगी है अल-मदद या नबी उम्मत ने तुम्हारी तुमसे काली कमली की पनाह बहरे खुदा मांगी है हमने मरने की मदीने में दुआ
Takbir, takbir. And we call on Brother Wazim Mohammed to give us a few of his qasida on death, inshallah. And then we're going to just have a few words of greetings from Brother Zad, and we make the closing dua, and we pray a sunnah and go and eat, inshallah. MashaAllah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dila gafil na ho ekdam ये दुनिया छोड़ जाना है बगीचे छोड़ कर खाली ज़मीं अंदर समाना है दिला गाफिल तेरा नाजुक बदन भाई जो लेते से ये फूलों पर हुएगा एक ये दिन मुर्दा ये खीरों दिला गाफिल न हो एकदम ये दुनिया छोड़ जाना है अजल के रोज को कर यार कर सामान चलने का जमी के फर्श पर सोना जो ईंटों का सरहाना है दिला गाफिल न हो एकदम ये दुनिया छोड़ जाना है बगीचे छोड़ कर खाली जमी अंदर समाना है Take heed, brothers and sisters. We all will have to leave this world one day. All the beauty and luxury of this life will be left right here. The beautiful mansions with Springfield mattresses and foam pillows will give way to the hardships of the earth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Sheikh Shafiat Muhammad for this magnificent program. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all who passed away, especially my loving father and my mother. Ameen.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah. And you know that Islamic song has always been a very deep song. You listen to all the meanings. Whenever I hear that, there is a little verse he just sang about Kiron Ki Kana Haina. Kino Kaka. You know, for our sisters and brothers, you know what that says? That this body of ours, that you put all these lotion and cream and all these nice things on your hair, and sure brother Azad shine his head, and you go and you shave, and people spend, you know, once upon a time my father used to cut my hair for free. Now I hear these boys spend $20 to cut this hair. You know what the song is saying? That all of this will be the food of the worms in the grave. All that decoration, and you go into some of people's cupboard and oh boy, you got volumes and thousands into these things. Always remember, you look at yourself, say, I'll be eaten by the worms one day. Some of us, the hair already got eaten off and it start falling off. Toenails falling off while you were living. That's a very deep poetic statement. This body, you go dig one of the graves down in Fred Hunt and see if you find anybody there. You don't find nobody. It's already been eaten and rot. That's what we're going to be. And every time I hear that, Kironki Kana, hey, this body will be the food of the worms. That is deep. That ain't no 1400 years ago story. That's just down Fred Hunter's cemetery. That's right there, living miracle. So let's put that to thought, inshallah. It's really deep. It's deep when you really understand it, subhanAllah. So I'll ask Brother Azad to give his few words of greetings, and we will make dua, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. So happy to see most of you. But you know, they say the seniors in this community, as we march or take our exit from this world, it is good to give a few words of advice and from our experience. As you know, nice to see this young man from England. I grew up in England. I was 16 years and 8 months when my mother, one of 10 children, said, son, I know we can't afford to send any of our kids to anywhere to study, but look, I borrowed this money from my brother. Take this and go to England. $27 in my pocket. At the age of 16 years and 8 months, she sent me to England. My first, and why I'm telling you this is a reason why. When I went to England, the 4 of us stayed in a room, 4 roommates from different parts of the world. Pakistan, India, Africa, you name it. So that's how I was brought up there. There was Eid, and I went to a place called Woking in Surrey, about 50 or 60 miles by train. It was cold. It was one of the coldest winters in England in 100 years. And I said that I couldn't cook. I couldn't boil water to make a cup of tea. So I went to eat thinking, my God, after I pray Salah, there'll be food. And I was hungry. I had no breakfast in the morning, so I went there. And after Salah, there were people from all over the world, Pakistan, India, you name it. Everybody had their families, their biryanis. They were spread out in the cold, but they were eating, and I was there standing, and nobody invited me. Is that, and I said to myself, are these Muslims? At that tender age, I realized there was something wrong with what we are trying to portray as Muslims. Either we don't understand what we have read in the Quran, or somehow we misinterpret what the Holy Prophet ﷺ has tried to teach us. And over the years, I'm talking about business, Trin Forwarding, my business. Look at this building. Trin Forwarding, finance, bought this building for all of you. Not even, I think there are 2 Muslims, of all the Muslims in the Caribbean, many rich and wealthy people do not support my company. So that is, Muslims don't support Muslims, generally speaking. And the reason why I'm telling you this, I see the same fragmentation today. And you know, when I first came to this country, I had 25 years living in England, and talking about poverty, you know, and also some of us will select rich people to get married, the sons to marry rich people, or daughters to marry rich men. When I got married to my wife, ask her. She's from a very wealthy Brahmin family in Trinidad and Tobago. Politicians, lawyers, doctors. Rich family. They had maids in their homes. We got married in England. I had no money. I borrowed the money from her to buy the marriage license. And when the Imam asked me in the mosque in London Regent Street, it was a house. There was only one mosque in London. He asked me, the Egyptian Imam, so what's your dowry? I said, I had no money. So I borrowed 3 pounds from my wife, 5 pounds. And I said, this is a dowry. So I had nothing. And alhamdulillah, she was 18. And I was a couple of years older. And alhamdulillah, I'm telling you parents as well, do not choose men or your partners for your children because they are wealthy. Today, through my wife, even when her parents gave us an estate of oranges and cocoa in Trinidad and land, because I'm a Muslim, they had problems with me to start with, but became best friends. And when he was ill, he called me to Trinidad and said, this is yours. This is the orange estate. I said, no, thank you. What I have is what Allah has given me. I don't want anything from you. Give it to your daughter and your grandchildren. And that's what he did. When I'm here today in this country, when I came here, I joined Nur Islam. I saw the same thing happening there as well. And I had much understanding of Islam for the little that I knew, 20 surahs. But when I met Maulana Shafayat, he gave a khutbah at Nur Islam. 5 of us bought and built the first masjid there. My wife included as well. And when he gave this khutbah, I began to think. And he told me, say, Azad, he said, the constitution that you have here in Nur Islam is not Islamic. I said, why? Because it said, and I'm saying it publicly, he said because it says only people of Caribbean descent should be in authority. That was wrong. So I said, Mullah, what can we do? I went there, tried to correct it as a Shura member. I was always threatened and beaten, right? So Sheikh Shafayat said, Azad, we got to move. And that's how we bought here and formed Nur Islam. So today, the reason why I'm telling you all of this story, brothers and sisters, please, Muslims should not be fragmented. Not because you're a Bangladeshi, you're a Pakistani, you're a Trinidadian, you go to those mosques. Support the mosque that you see that your children could benefit from, right? Today, even Trinidadians don't invite me to their home because though I was born in Trinidad, I have no Trinidadian friends except 2 or 3. They don't invite me, they don't call me with their friends. I don't know why they don't like me, because they think maybe I'm prosperous, they don't like me. I don't know. But the point is, every human being is my friend. The orphanage I have in India, look, it's there. Only Hindu children, no Muslim. So the point is, we are human beings that treat everyone as a Muslim, as a practicing Muslim. You have to treat everybody equally. Whether you're Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indian, Trinidadian, whatever you are. Please, I'm asking you, support Darulum. I'm taking my exit sooner or later from Darulum because I've been here 23 years since the foundation. I'm trying to pass it on to younger people because, and you can see mostly younger people are involved in Darulum. I'm trying to take a back seat. But I want you all to support Darulum. I lent a lot of money here, millions of dollars, but you know, I don't want it back, okay? The Shura members said they will give it back to me. Well, they stopped coming to meeting when they realized they couldn't find the money. So no problem. That is Sadqa Jariya, as Maulana explained to me. I don't need that. But what I'm telling you, please support them here. Financially, I know things right here. If my wife don't give me money, I cannot pay the bills here at Darulum. I'll tell you, every month. So try and support them where you can, please. Because they're doing a wonderful job with the younger generation. In this masjid, in this institute. And Sheikh Shafat, you got to support him. He's doing a tremendous amount of work here that I don't see anywhere else in the state of Florida. And you know, whatever you do will benefit your children, your grandchildren, if it doesn't benefit you. And I tell you why. Look, only yesterday my grandson sent me the papers through text, through email. Papa, guess what? I won a presidential scholarship to a university for 4 years free. And although I bought him the prepaid college tuition fees that he doesn't have to pay, look at that, look what he got. So your children, your grandchildren will benefit of what you do. And the reason why I am prosperous, I'll tell you, because Allah is helping me because of little things that I do. Right? I am not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. And I'll tell my Shura members here who are here, I make mistakes every day. My wife tried to correct me every day. My wife is a convert. And she tells me, you're not praying on time, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I say, oh Allah. I said, you know, I think I should get a second wife. But you know what? I will never change her. It's 51 years we are married. 51 years. And may Allah bless her for staying with me. I've been a very difficult husband and a difficult partner. But thank you, sweetheart, for staying with me. Thank you all for supporting Darul. When I'm no longer here, please, please, please support Darul and the youngsters, because they're making a difference and they're making an impact in the Muslim community. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah, Brother Zad. Thank you very much, Jazakallah. I just got two announcements. Two announcements again, as Brother Zad was talking, I remembered something. Our youths here and students, some of you probably don't know, but we have a retreat this weekend. So last night we had some of the youth stayed in. We had a students' jalsa. This morning, Hafiz Muhammad coordinated. Last night, Sister Salma coordinated the students' jalsa. All students. This morning, Hafiz Muhammad coordinated the table tennis tournament. This evening, we had this Khatam Quran. Hafiz Munir got this bunch of students and coordinated with everybody else. Tomorrow morning, we are having, and I wanted to announce that, if you check behind your program, you will see it has that voice. Very important. This is a good opportunity to express your voice and your expression. Use your voice to express. We're going to have a rabbi, a priest, and different interfaith leaders here on a live talk show on Al Hikmah TV, on YouTube, on Facebook. So those of you who are not hearing the announcements, you can tell your friends and family worldwide they can listen to it, but we want you to come. We're going to set up here like a studio and set it up nice. It's going to be live broadcast. So a lot of you who talk in your little bedrooms to yourself, come talk here to the rabbis and the priests, and let's send that message to Trump. Don't hide and talk. I say what I want to say about Trump publicly, where he's good and where he says bad things. So don't be hypocrites. Come talk it. It's going to be live. Voice politics, religion, race in America. We want to talk it. We got a bunch of white people going to be coming and answer them your questions. You got a Jewish problem, everybody jumping all over Israel. Come tomorrow, let's talk about it. We got some atheists, we got some non-Muslims will be coming. So I want you to invite your friends, invite your non-Muslim friends and Muslim friends, and come tomorrow, and we're going to have that talk show. All right? And a lot of all these things that is happening has been coordinated by the youths. And I must say, Jazakallah to, I can't go into all of them, but Jazakallah to again all those who sponsor the food. Where everything you see happening here is students who are doing it. I must say it's a blessing that now Darul is run by students and students teaching students. That's what is happening. It's fruits that are being born from fruits. All these young boys you see that teaching, they are students of here who are teaching. I really don't do anything again. I'm just a number. I know Brother Azad turned around and he thought I was younger. Somebody said, nah, he's all old boy. I can't call him younger. So that's a blessing. It's all the youths who have, everything you see here is the youths and students did it. We really did nothing. You sponsored the food and the refreshments, and they did it. So special jazakallah to them. So let's make a dua. You still have time for your sunnah. You pray 2 rakat sunnah, and you just go through the door and have your dinner. I think we will put Isha to 7:45 as opposed to 7:30. Just a 15 minutes more, inshallah. All right. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Let's join together. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wal aqibati lil muttaqeen wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma anta as-salam wa minka as-salam tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram. Allahumma rabbana تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم Ya Allah, Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Ghafur Rahim. Ya Allah, we thank Thee for all the favors and bounties You have bestowed upon us, Ya Allah. We ask Thee, Allah, to send Your peace and blessings onto the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. We ask Thee, Allah, to accept the recitation of the Quran here this evening, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, the blessings derived from the recitation of the Quran, Ya Allah, and the good derived from this gathering, Ya Allah. Let it be a means of Your maghfirah, Your forgiveness and Your acceptance unto all those brothers and sisters who have passed away, Ya Allah. All those parents who have passed away, Ya Allah. All those near and dear ones who have passed away, Ya Allah. All those brothers and sisters, the believing men and believing women who have passed away, wherever they were from in the world, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask Thee, Allah, and those names that we mentioned and all those that we have not mentioned, Ya Allah. Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. You have power over all things. You are Ghafur Rahim. You are the most merciful, Ya Allah. You know best. You know what is our intention, what are the intentions of the parents and the children and all the family members who have come together to do this khatam for those who have passed away, Ya Allah. You know their hearts. You know our hearts better than we know our own hearts, Ya Allah. So grant that forgiveness and that mercy and that acceptance to their near and dear ones and relatives and parents, etc., who have passed away, Allah. And give us all the good in this world and the good in the hereafter. We ask Thee, Allah, to guide us, Ya Allah, to be able to follow the laws of the Holy Quran and follow the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as we have reminded ourselves of those virtues in the Quran, Ya Allah, forgive us, Ya Allah, and let us rise amongst those who will be under Your shade on the day of Qiyamah, Ya Allah. And grant us Jannah, paradise without reckoning, Ya Allah. We do not know what is best for our own selves. You know what is best for us in this world as well as in the hereafter. We ask Thee again, Allah, give us all the good in this world and the good in the hereafter. Allahumma Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. So mashallah, as I said, the dinner is prepared in the hall, and just feel free. Let's pray your 2 rakats and then you can go straight and have your dinner, inshallah. I think there are tables on one side for the sisters and the other side for the brothers. Just feel free and take your time and relax, inshallah. And the sisters in the back, I know you have the ushers and those who will be by the different tables to assist. Just Sister Salman, Farian, Fauzian, Alicia, and all a bunch of other volunteers. Assist the sisters and brothers and everyone so they can find their way through, inshallah. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. We want to ask Brother Tanwir to open this green door here, please. Yeah. Let's please open, Brother Tanwir or Haji Sahib, open the auditorium here so the ladies could go through the other door and the men could go through here. Let's feel free, inshallah. Feel at home. And while you're getting your way to the hall, brothers and sisters, I know we do have a lot of food. We have a lot of food, alhamdulillah.